Exclusive Storm Tracker Doppler weather with meteorologist Chase Ward.
It's another warm and muggy start with temperatures in the mid-70s alongside dew points. So as we kind of go throughout the day, it's not going to be getting any better. If you're going to work or exercise, now is technically the best time to do it. We haven't been tracking anything on Doppler radar. There's been some specks of green in a couple places for the south, indicating possible some light drizzle. And we've also had some few clouds down towards Columbia, down into the southwestern parts of Louisiana. But overall, our main pattern is just being influenced by this big broad area of high pressure. There has been some pop-up thunderstorms further down along the Gulf Coast. We could see some of these storms track a little bit northward into our area. We also have a stationary front stationed back across the central plains, and you kind of see a line of storms all following that boundary layer, which is going to stay well outside our area. The broad upper level high kind of keeps the overall flow pattern, at least in the upper levels, kind of coming from the east, so kind of moving in a westerly direction, and these storms will move in a westerly northwesterly direction that we kind of see pop up for later on this afternoon. Temperatures area wide mid-70s, Monroe 74, 73 Ruston, also 74 in El Dorado. Our dew points, yeah, mid-70s, pretty much area wide. Definitely still a moisture rich environment, which is going to allow the heat index to get as high as 108, 107. Some spots maybe get as high as near 109. How it's going to feel for this afternoon. So heat safety still another day where we need to make sure we're practicing that. Heat advisories are still in effect that go through 6 o'clock this evening. We'll probably see this get issued again tomorrow and the next day and the next day, because temperatures are not going to be changing. We're still going to be in the mid-90s even as we go towards Friday and Saturday into this weekend. Now, what chance we see for thunderstorms? Not really going to provide us a whole lot of relief, even through the weekend where we could see some more scattered activity that also goes through next week on Monday and Tuesday, and kind of all driven by the same type of thing. We're going to see kind of daytime heating, upper level forcing, abundant moisture in place. It's kind of your typical coastal central Florida type forecast where we have hot temperatures but pop-up thunderstorms. Not all spots will even get rainfall. So that's going to be the case as we kind of move forward through this afternoon and possibly even as we close this week out. So this afternoon, we'll see temperatures reach mid-90s. The heat index gets near 105 with the chance for these pop-up thunderstorms that will kind of move across the area. Really, once we hit sunset, these storms quickly dissipate, so we lose that daytime heating. Overnight, it's going to be warmer and muggy. Tomorrow, we're going to see chance maybe of a light shower storm popping up, in this case mostly down to the southeast, Jonesville, Faraday towards Natchez, not fully out of that loop. And even looking at rainfall totals, you'll notice kind of a polka dotted map, but up to maybe a fifth of an inch, maybe 1/10 of an inch. I would say local spots. If you happen to get a decent downpour from a thunderstorm, you'll probably get as high as a quarter, but don't be surprised, 3 miles down the road, you know, it's sunshine. So that's just our typical summertime pattern that we're going to see for most of this week. So tonight, mid-70s for our lows. Tomorrow, we're still mid-90s, very little change at all with these temperatures. And as we head towards the weekend, scattered activity could still linger even through early next week.